Hey guys, it's Dr. Julie. So let's cool things down a bit and talk about cold therapy. A lot of people can assume that cold therapy is only used for muscle recovery and soreness, but cold exposure has really important health and longevity benefits that we're most interested in. We can use the discomfort of cold water immersion to trigger a hormetic response in our cells. Remember, hormesis is putting your body through a small amount of stress in order to create a biological response. When we get cold, our bodies attempt to heat us back up by turning on shivering and non-shivering ways to produce heat. An important change is the increase in brown fat in our bodies from regular cold exposure. Brown fat is different than typical white fat in that it has higher mitochondria content and has been tied to improved metabolism and glucose and insulin sensitivity. Both of those things really essential for health span. An increased brown fat doesn't mean an increase in your total body fat percentage, just to be clear. In fact, the more brown fat someone has, the more likely they are to have a lower BMI, lower body fat index, and less belly fat. The shock from the cold also causes a release of norepinephrine. It's a hormone and a neurotransmitter that's released from the adrenal glands. Norepinephrine is a major player in focus and attention, cognition, and mood. Cold exposure therapy is designed to create a small amount of stress, and you're forced to maintain clarity and calm while your body's under this stress. So it creates a lot of mental resilience, and a lot of people see improvements in mental health and brain function. In fact, there's some studies now that are showing that regular cold exposure can be used successfully as part of a treatment regimen for things like anxiety, depression, and ADHD, all without any side effects. Cold exposure is also linked to improve immune function and decreased inflammation. It's used for those with chronic pain, including rheumatoid arthritis, and yes, it's been shown to decrease the dreaded DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness after exercise. It should be mentioned that cold exposure immediately after strength training could lessen muscle fiber growth, also known as muscle hypertrophy. But if this is a concern for you, just wait a couple of hours before hitting the cold on weight training days. So regularly chill out a little bit, and your body and mind will be primed for a longer and healthier life.